Hey guys, so I just got out of the movie theater and I just watched Spider-Man No Way Home, and this is going to be spoiler free. I'm not going to talk about spoilers here, and believe me, I have the strong urge to talk about spoilers. And ah, but I'll say this though, this movie had a lot riding for itself. I mean, the expectations were, for a lot of people, they had very dangerously high expectations for this movie, like where they have strong speculations on what's going to happen, on what's going to go down and whatnot. But I'll basically say what I really loved about this movie. I'll turn the light on here so you can see me. I really loved that finally a Spider-Man movie that's part of the MCU that doesn't rely on the fact that it's part of the MCU. Like, like Homecoming and Far From Home, they were, like Homecoming was decent and Far From Home was better. And what I really didn't like about those movies, one of my strongest nitpicks with those two movies is that it fully relied on the fact that it was part of the MCU. More so than any other movie that's part of the MCU. Like, it just kept reminding us every 5 minutes, like, yeah, it's part of the MCU. That's how it felt for me with those two movies. But here, it feels like it's more centered around Spider-Man, like where, there are reminders that, okay, the MCU and stuff, but it it basically puts all the focus on that this is a Spider-Man movie. It really heavily focuses on that. And that's something that the other two movies, Homecoming and Far From Home, drastically lacked for me. And this movie finally did that. And that's one thing I really, really loved about this movie. And there's a lot to take in, and I can't really think of what I didn't like. Um, it was really good, and whew, yeah, fighting back the urges to talk about spoilers, but this was a lot to take in, so there's a lot to process here. I feel like this movie will make a lot of Spider-Man fans really happy. And I mean, people already love the like Homecoming and Far From Home, so I can't imagine that they wouldn't like this movie either. But I know there's probably going to be people in the minority that are not going to like this movie, but I feel like in the like in the big numbers, like in the majority of people, I can't see I imagine that they will be as satisfied as I am. Well, debatable, but yeah, I mean, this movie, I don't know what else to say other than that. This movie was really a good movie. I kept my expectations, like, I guess maybe a little lower than most people. Like theirs was really high. I'm sure your expectations were really, really high, but I kept mine's right about here. I mean, just from what I experienced with the other two movies where I'm like, oh, I mean, those movies were fine, but they didn't really get to me like this movie did. And this is the first time a live action Spider-Man movie managed to do that. A very, very, very long time where they succeeded in that. It's been a long time. And wow. I have to give this movie, just based upon my first viewing, like I'd probably give it either 8.5 out of 10 or maybe a 9 out of 10. And that could change down the stretch, like watching it again, but I can't really see that. I mean, like, I may catch a nitpick here and there, but I don't know. For the meantime, I was really, really satisfied with this movie. And I can't wait to talk to you guys about spoilers in another video. I may do that tonight or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, because I have to let this all sink in. Let it all sink in. So, yeah, go see the movie. There is a mid-credit scene and there is an end-credit scene. So, yeah. I mean, duh. I mean, sit through the credits anyway. I mean, like, come on. But anyway, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the movie, and if you did enjoy it, feel free to share your comments and share your thoughts. And and I guess I'll see you guys when I talk about spoilers, and I really want to talk about them. So in the meantime, take care, have fun, be safe, enjoy the freaking movie, because I sure did. So have fun, guys.